What's up, y'all? Got a family to feed, so let's get into this tea. We about to get into Chrisean went live to apologize to Blufus, and she told TITI, you did that, and I'm standing on that. That's what she said, girl. But anyway, this is my other channel. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Royalties Where Everything. The link will be in the pinned comment. On this channel, you will be able to receive the live feed and none of my actual reaction to it, except in the beginning for like 3 minutes. I just tell you how I feel about it. But reaction like I'm about to do, you won't get that over there. If you don't want to hear me, go over there.
Hey y'all, I just wanted to get up on here and address a few things for real because I feel like my silence is kind of taken as, you know, for example, I feel like me being quiet, me being a bigger person, you guys will keep running with a narrative because I'm trying to be less confrontational, less into social media, and trying to deal with stuff hands-on in real life, real time. First of all, I said what I said, it happened with Tifa, like for real. Only thing I apologize for is that it became a social media thing, it became a network thing, and it was exploited in the most negative way.
It became a network thing and social media thing instead of a personal traumatic thing. Wow. And y'all wonder why some people don't believe her. Everybody don't just go on TV and be like, you made me do this when I was 7. Like, everybody don't do that. Now, you cannot tell people how to express themselves. But Lord knows if I had an issue with it, I would definitely approach you off camera. And not for $200,000. I've already done it. Remember, a lot of us have gone through some bull like this, okay? So that is why some people just not believe in it. But it don't matter what we believe. What happened is what matters. She got to deal with that. TITI got to deal with that. And Jesus, okay? But Lord knows, what would you get out of putting it on TV? Nothing. You got $200,000 and a never ending drama between you and your sister. It just don't make sense.
So that's my apologies on that part.
Thank
but
you,
at
Lauren.
the same time, my truth is my truth. You was only my sister to cater to the fact that I might tell my truth one day. It was never genuine. You know,
first time she said it was on baddies. That was the first time.
That's just what it is. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? So, that's one thing. The other, I don't really vouch for my child's father to be putting down me and Jaidyn in a weird way where, I'm gonna be honest, if y'all seen the before and after photos, you could tell that the life was sucked out of us in a relationship that we didn't have discipline or control over. You know what I'm saying? You know, when life comes, you know, life is lessons. So, you know, that was our lesson and
2 gifts until a badge upgrade. Give 2 subs to unlock next badge. Somebody give me 2 gift subs right fast.
Ain't nothing mid over here. Ain't nothing mid over here. You're who you are today because of the woman that had to sacrifice their life, their energy. And it's crazy how you're putting down the women that take care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like our mental health don't matter.
Thank you,
so bashing us
Lauren.
online.
Thank you for the sub, Shauna. The resub.
It's uncalled for real, and I feel you, but it's like, at the end of the day, we all have to answer to God. So
nothing happened.
That's just one and foremost and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, just because, you know, I'm not really familiar with the situation with, you know, the co-parenting and what's going on with her and stuff. I don't agree to what you said. Ain't nothing mid on either side. At all. So, You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just remain humble. I pray for my child's father, for his mental health. I pray for his heart and heart. That, you know, he just have grace. And he know what to not go up against and what to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can try that with all these other people and girls. We already got in the ringer. We learned from what we learned from. You know what I'm saying? We trying our hardest to be a mom at this point. It got nothing to do with whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So to continue to keep like having to hit out for your kid's mother, like your kid's not going to be able to see that. Like they don't have phones. Like they're not on TikTok.
I really don't think she understands that her baby daddy is a troll. To be completely honest, if she ignored him, eventually he would shut the hell up. And even if he don't, nobody cares. But at some point, she gotta realize he ain't gonna stop. He know how to get up under her skin. Real bad. And I mean, immediately, like, under her skin. It's not gonna stop. I would have had him figured out a long time ago. Right, he ain't no Idris. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Scrolling is uncalled for. And you know, and I waited to respond because I had to get angry for real. You know what I'm saying? I had to, like, really, he said that? You know, and then it's like, don't put me in a category with someone or anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with both you, Tilly, and Miss Candy, baby.
That's that. And then the whole sister thing. My sister always been like this, though. At the end of the day, she always looked like she was a big sister, but she always hated on me. For real. Like, when we was famous, when we was, like, when I was famous in high school, we used to go viral off of, like, little clips of videos and stuff like that, right? She used to be very territorial over the Fashion Over clothes that they'd send us. She'll wear all of it. Like, you know, she always been like this. And if I didn't really love my sister, or if I ever was not, I would never bring her on Crazy in Love. I would have never vouched for her on Baddies when knowing.
She didn't want her on Baddies. She didn't want her on Baddies. She specifically didn't want her on Baddies. You know, whatever.
We was beefing. I always put my emotions aside for the bigger picture. And it's like, it never gave jealousy. It never gave none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I get it. But it's like, I gave you the floor, Latifah. I didn't do Baddies for a lot of seasons. What did you do with it? Did you become...
That's a hater statement. What did you do with it? What?
Something that we can't live without.
What?
We Baddies for a lot of seasons. What did you do with it? Did you become something that we can't live without?
Do y'all understand? Because I'm in confusion. What does she mean by what she just said? I don't get it. Somebody help me. I need help because I didn't get that.
I'll let the people decide that. I'll let the numbers decide that.
Huh? That sound like some haters. Am I tripping? Comparing y'all numbers and comparing it with people, that's a hater move. That doesn't sound passionate. You didn't sound like, man, you know, I wanted you to make it, man. I wanted you to make some money too, man. You was hating. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? But everyone that's kind of coming from my character and all this other stuff, I got a son. I'm somebody's mother. You know, I don't really have what I should have, knowing his dad is not dead. He's out roaming free with freedom. So
I shouldn't have what I have.
What I should have, knowing his dad is not dead. He's out roaming free with freedom. So I just pray everyone should take that freedom, take advantage of it the positive way. I should, everybody should just pray for my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I've been praying for like.
That's another thing. Dad sat there on that live and said, "Who gonna watch the baby?" He said that. When I tell y'all, if I would have got pregnant, if I would have gotten pregnant by Blufus, I would have immediately, I'm talking about, she's a runner, she's a track star, ran to the clinic. How much it's gonna cost me? My life? Take it. Because ain't no way. He literally sat on live with his other baby mama and said, and I quote, "Who gonna watch the baby?" And you thought,
just to be a better person, you know. That's why I'm quiet now, you know. Like,
you need to look at that like a donor. Like he was a donor. That's it. And he killed me. I want to 444 in the chat. I want to have more kids. For what? What do you want more kids for? Ew. What are you talking about? I want more kids. Why? You don't need kids. Ain't watching nan kid. That's just.
on the baddies, like, I ain't really said too much because there's nothing really to say unless you let me talk. If you don't want me to talk, then I'll let the crowd decide. Like, she already told her herself, I'm not letting me talk. And then she keeps saying Queen and Mike. These are my nieces and nephews. Did you not see that scene when she kept saying, my son, talking about my son? Knowing my sister, which is Tareen, my other sister, kidnapped my baby for some money. Like, a lot of people get around me, they get the taste of what I am and want to become me or go against me or hate on.
Appreciate the sub, Camilla. It's a lot of people get around me and want to like be me and stuff like that. These girls knew you when you came out your mama Gucci. You was the last one. Second to last. I don't get it.
On me, and it's just like, go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead and what?
Then it's like, okay, you're mid where? I could wear a bonnet. I could be on my worst day. Ain't nothing mid about me, Camille. Son. I've been surfing. I've been working out. I lost my depression weight. All that. I've been eating healthy. I've been with a different crowd of people. I'm not terrorizing nobody. I'm not putting the next person down. And even the people I don't understand, I'm done with that too. Like, I enjoy my time at the Lakers game in the box with genuine good folks and just have a kiki, you know? Like, I'm not trying to flex who's doing better than who. It's like, why can't we all do better together, you know? For real, like,
You can't be a person that'll say, let's do better together, but be ready to fight them when you see them, i.e. Karlissa and Jaidyn. You cannot be a person that say, let's get better together, but keep bringing up the trauma that you and your sister went through when y'all was kids. Nothing wrong with her story. I completely get it. She has a story. I too have a story. Telling social media did nothing for her and her sister's relationship in the event. She actually wanted to do this together. It did nothing. You still bringing it up, and it's still doing nothing. So I don't understand. I don't think she understands. Peace is just not a real thing.
I've really been meditating on the word for real. And I've noticed that a lot of people strive to be discovered instead of...
She wants to be healed. She wants to be a healed person without doing the work. Thank you, Talisha. That's the best thing I've heard all day, because that's exactly what it is. Doing the work is actually forgiving, being forgiven, being a forgiving person. Appreciate the sub, Mommy Kill. You're not a forgiving person. You don't have a forgiveness bone in your body. That's why she always holler out she wants somebody to die. Every chance she gets, she wants somebody to be unalived. Like how? I don't understand her logic.
Being discipled. So that's why I held off on dropping music. I held off on everything. I pushed pause. I need a break from being discovered. I just need to be discipled. I need to just be in my word. I need to get a hold of my tongue. I need to work on myself.
Appreciate the sub, like
internally.
This is the first time I've ever heard her be this accountable, I'll tell you that. I just hope she actually do it.
Because at the same mouth that you're blessing people, you can't curse them either.
Talk about it. You better know yourself. You cannot be over here like, yeah, man, I gotta get into the Bible, man. I gotta really read the word, and then 4 business days later, you talking about you want somebody to be unalived. That's why a lot of people don't believe you, honey. A lot of people don't want to hear that. No, I don't want you to pray over me. I don't want you to pray over none of the food. No. You might hope somebody up in here passed because they was talking about you on the internet. No, I don't need you to pray over my food. For real. If they say, who gonna pray for the food? Long as it ain't Chrisean, I'll be all right. I don't care who else it is, long as it ain't her. I'm straight. She might hope somebody got something in here and put it in the food or something. Hell no. No, I'm straight. I'm straight.
You know? Like, it's just been a journey. A good one. A good one. And I don't focus on what everybody else is doing towards me. I focus what I'm doing to myself. I'm evaluating myself, you know? And everybody that keep having to put their chime in about me being a mom. I love my son. I love my son.
You ever heard love ain't enough? Y'all ever heard of that? Appreciate the sub. Lee is that Lee. Y'all ever heard of that? Love ain't enough? It's not. That baby needs a different type of care. And it takes a different type of love. And I mean, hey friend, it takes a different type of love and a different type of discipline to take care of that child. That child don't even, what you need to do for him don't even involve love. For real. That's the realest part about it.
That is my baby. He gonna be good. He got everything he needs. He not going without. Not a day go by without him. I don't need anything from anybody. Not even his dad. I would love the support. I would love, hey, Sonny, I want to have a daddy and Sunday with my kids. I will easily drop them off, you know?
They already tried that. They already tried that. You couldn't even do it. She couldn't even do it. She said that he begged her to stay. I don't believe that. Now, one thing about it, two things for sure. I feel like be wanting her just as bad as she want him. However, I think now he's scared she gonna, put him back in jail. So I don't think he want to go that route. But you ain't dropping him off. That was the problem the last time. I would have immediately dropped him off. I don't care if y'all over there giving him a cotton swab, whatever. I don't care. Go ahead. You know he yours. And you'll find out. If in the event, obviously, he's his. But I don't think they would have did nothing to harm that child. I ain't gonna lie.
I would love for that opportunity to be a thing, but that shouldn't be my main concern. My main concern should be my mental health. My main concern should be my relationship with God. My main concern should be, so how can I bless this person even though they're going against the grain? How can I bless this person even though they hate me right now? How can I bless this person and I saw a video of him saying, he was, I don't know, I didn't really watch it. I just read the caption. The caption was talking about how he's basically voicing he didn't change. And something did change in him. It's just when you get sucked back into that whirlpool of sin, of darkness, or the reason why you went to jail in the first place, it's easy to get sucked back in. But it's like, for example, when it's one demon, right, that can't get a hold of you, what comes after that? 10 more. You know what I'm saying? So it's even harder to get, like once you get delivered for something or you do change, it's not about that thing that happens when you first want to change. It's the consistency part. It's the hard part. The things that you have to work out. But I just wanted to get on and say that here too. And y'all was talking about 3. I truly love 3.
Shut up,
because he was a great person towards me. It was short and sweet. You know how he's in the middle of growing, I'm in the middle of growing. He's in the middle of reestablishing himself as a man or whatever. Me too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in healthy spaces with everybody that was connected to me, is connected to me. One thing I could say, he never talked me. I mean, he saw those messages and he thought that was me, but he cleared it up and said it wasn't, and then, But he never said anything about my kid.
When did he clear it up and say that wasn't her? And why would he say that was her if she the one who was texting his phone and he got her number in real life? I'm not understanding.
Not like that, but him and his mama was there for my son. Some things I never really experienced for real, messing with a man. So, that's a good kid. That's a good person.
Kid is great.
Marsh, we have growing pains. We went through a lot together. We've been through a lot together. Things are called boundaries, you know what I'm saying? So that's that family, boundaries, prayer, I'm not really into bashing anybody's name right now. Anybody that you think that I fell out with, I'm still in contact with because I love them and they love me, how me and got tough with Marsh on the camera, but didn't check with Marsh. But check Summer. Nah, because I could feel Marsh on my back. It's some things you couldn't see or feel because it's either clip or the camera wasn't on it. But I seen Marsh about to defend herself or get out of body because someone is telling her get out of body, and I'm like, that's not what we came here for. like, at the end of the day, Marsh didn't even get paid yet to even, like, get out of body for anybody, and I wouldn't even want her in that state of mind in the first place. So, if anything, I was making sure, because look, if Marsh get out of body, that trickles down to me get out of body. You know what I'm saying? She's my friend. I love her to death. So, that was that. We can see the love you give your son that can't be staged. Nah, I have real love. That's why, not like that, but as much as Blueface keeps saying all these things about me, I'm gonna be a bigger person. I'm gonna apologize. So, okay, this is for Blueface. I'm sorry for whenever time you felt betrayed or like I wasn't there for you while you was in jail. Even though we wasn't seeing eye to eye, even though you was messing with other people and I was messing with other people. Prison is prison, right? So, it's like a line you don't go over or cross for real, and I feel like his heart really hurt with that. When I get mad, I say things like, you're better off either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have my reasons of why I say those things because of what we go through and what we put each other through, it's still not okay to fight a wrong with another wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies to Blue, because one thing about it, he just want to hear a sincere apology. That's really just because,
because it's not Christian like for you to tell people that you want them to die. Let alone be in jail. It's nothing Christian about that. It's nothing of the word about that. It's
in his head, in reality too, he did a lot of sacrifices, even when people didn't believe in me. So he feel like, there's some type of thing, like, he want me to be so humble enough to come on here and say sorry. So, my apologies, for real, because I don't want that to hinder you from being in my son life when you could be a dope person. Y'all saying Blue don't need an apology, I get it, but I've been spending so much time with Christ, I've been fasting, I've been praying, and I'm really in a good space. And I just want to apologize to anybody that may have got offended by me, And it's not worth it. Life is too short. And I never been the female, even when he was doing wrong, I never been a female to abandon him in any situation. So, but that comes with growth. There's a lot of things that I had to do because I was growing, I was maturing, and I had to put my son and myself first. And that may come off a little selfish, that may come off cutthroat, disrespectful, but that's what I had to do. I don't regret doing what I had to do for my son and me. I don't regret
She begging to come home at this point is exactly how I feel. She like, okay, maybe I gotta apologize to everybody to get my neck.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I could have did it with more communication and more love on top of it and more like as a grown woman. Because when I did used to do things, when things was uncomfortable, I flee the scene. No ifs, ands, or buts, no anything. But I've been locked up before. You know what I'm saying?
What?
But, what else? What else I wanted to say? I pray for Karlissa, I pray for Kylie. I pray for, what's his name? Dre. Happy to see him home. I like how he's off the internet. I mean, he got his mind back. He got the right. I pray that
Okay, so let's get
God restore his family. Whatever, you know, we all contribute to this trauma, you know. So I feel like if all of us can take accountability and be there for one another, and it has nothing to do with social media and pride or ego, we can make this rock out. But you know, I don't really care about anything. I just wanted to get up on here and address a lot of things. At the end of the day, I love my child's father. At the end of the day, I pray that he's safe and that, you know.
There's no way you could pray that he's safe, but you want him to die. That's the whole contradictive part. That's just like, save your apologies. Do not apologize to me. Do not pray for me. Girl, no. I don't want it. Don't need it. Don't want it. Okay? Girl, it's over with him.
I pray that he's safe and that he's making the best decisions for him, but for his family. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that he see that I'm saying this from a sincere heart, so he don't think I have a motive. And you know, one thing I did notice about switching from secular prophet to like just trying to go gospel and just go pick a side, not lukewarm. The side that you left and try to get rid of will keep sucking you back in. So I just ask that y'all, my prayer request is that y'all pray that I increase my love for God so I can keep going. I'm saying this from the most sincere, the most genuine way I can say that from.
If she genuinely wanted to do that, you have to step away from all of this. That means you got to put your phone down. It ain't no more phone. It ain't no more Marsh. It ain't no more Blufus. No matter baby daddy or not, it ain't no more Blufus. It ain't no more 3. It ain't no more baddies. Ain't no more Tasiki. You need to go over there with the pastor, and you and your son take your ass to church every Sunday, go to Bible study every Wednesday. I guess have Bible study every day is what it sounds like she wants. And the girl go home and go to sleep and wake up and repeat, because it sounds like that is what you want. That's what you need to go do. I mean, for real. That's it. In order for her to cut this world off, she has to cut it off. She don't want to cut it off. For real. Because if she really did, she would. Cut it off. I'm straight. I wish she would. I think if that's what bring you peace, cut all this off. Girl, I'd be so done with everybody. If I'm really done, I'm done. Call me a nun. I don't need no money. I don't need no clothes. I don't need no shoes. I don't need no liquor. I don't need nothing. I'm a nun. For real.
What else?
She got to really cut everything off, if that's what you want.
I think I hit everything. I'm not crying. I'm very vulnerable. You know, I'm very transparent. I'm not crying. I'm actually like happy that I got on here, got the courage to like speak up a little bit, because a lot of people are speaking up on my behalf, and I don't really appreciate it, because while I'm quiet and trying to get myself together, y'all over here painting a picture.
You quiet but on the ground. It don't matter what picture people paint. I swear it don't. Like, if she has so much faith as she tries to present, she wouldn't even care about none of this. It wouldn't even matter. Y'all can paint whatever narrative you want to paint. It's cause a narrative isn't being painted. It's the truth. She don't like the truth. She's getting better with accountability. But come on, man. If she be a nun, it's gonna be a Nun 3 gonna be a horror movie.
That's not even.
I did not expect you to say that.
Picture, you know. So, you know, like God paint the picture. You know what I'm saying?
She had the world thinking she was walking a new path. Wait, she had the world thinking she was walking a new path. She was performing her gospel song, and she had the world thinking she was changing. She lost people when she went right back to her old self. And you know what, Lauren? You are so right. Girl, I was even convinced. You are so right. It's like she cut everything off at that time. Made gospel music at a church every other day. And everybody was like, oh, okay. And then she just flipped.
Yeah, I want to say I love you, Blufus, no hard feelings. I love you, Karlissa, no hard feelings. I love you, Jaidyn, no hard feelings. You're not mid. You're doing the best you could do in your circumstances. I pray that God put a new creativity in your craft and whatever you got going on. I pray that, I pray that everybody just happy and supportive of one another and not trying to game and tear each other down for their game, because it'd be crazy if we see Karlissa commit suicide. It'd be crazy if we see Jaidyn commit suicide. It's crazy if we see Chrisean commit suicide.
You see the stuff that she put on other people? Why would you do that? It'd be crazy if they do that because Blueface is talking about them. You the only one being Miss Sensi. I'm not gonna lie. And the one that's the worst is being the most sensitive. I don't get it. But if they commit suicide, girl.
Y'all don't know what people was really battling day to day. So
people don't know what you're battling day to day. That's something that she should speak of for herself. You literally was just trying to fight both of them 2 weeks ago. Like, you wasn't thinking about their mental health then. And this be the part that's so, like, phony to me. How is it that suddenly you thinking about their mental health, but just a couple weeks ago, you was on their ass, ready to put hands on them, knowing you'll beat both of them up? We'll beat both of them up. Still fighting your elders. It don't matter what Karlissa say. Still fighting your elders. I mean, if we're going in the Bible, granted, that's not her mom, but definitely respect your elders. And not saying respect your elders in the Bible. The Bible says respect thy mother and father. What I'm trying to say is, if it's an older person, you have to respect your mom, your dad. Why wouldn't you give that same respect to another older person is what I'm trying to say. I know Karlissa got a lip on her. But at the end of the day, she shouldn't have put her hands on her. They just shouldn't have fought in general. I just hate the whole situation because she just whooped her ass. You know what I'm saying? But obviously you'll be able to. You were 20. Karlissa is 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing you could beat both of them up. You shouldn't have never been there. Growth is leaving. She should have dropped Junior off and left. That's what growth looks like. She don't want to grow.
It's kiki, haha, all clicks and giggles. But you know how hard it is to be strong every day, wake up every day, and face hate just for no reason.
And that's another reason why she should cut her damn phone off. I would not be Chrisean. But if I were Chrisean, I would stand on everything. I would stand on everything. I would tell y'all to call me the ratchet Christian. If I was Chrisean, I would tell everybody to call me the Ratchet Christian. I would have a slogan that says "Save but not yet." like for real, I would really like stand on my half Christianism for real. And everything that I've done, I'm standing on what I've done. It is what it is. I did it. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, God, this girl she's phony, man. It's so bad. I hate it for her. I hate it for her because I just wanted to have a real bone in her body and like be for real. Salvation loading. You hear me? Jesus is by the wayside, okay? Anytime I need him, I can ranch over. He know me. I say it all the time. Jesus know my heart. I don't care what y'all talk about. Jesus know my heart. 111 in the chat.
And the people that you rely with, that's blood with, you know, that you got relatives with, they against you too. You're just alone. And I just pray that everyone just have an encounter with Christ and be set free from bondage, any type of bondage or any type of trauma or abuse. Yeah. And when people was like, oh yeah, you know, you be wishing death on people. No, I just see everybody that be going up against me and trying to hurt me, don't even know them trying to hurt me is actually killing me. And then in reality, they end up in jail or they dead. So I be trying to warn y'all. Trauma or abuse. Yeah. And when people was like, oh yeah, you know, you be wishing death on people. No.
She said no. You be wishing death on people? No. See that you're already lying. And it's so bad that she be lying to herself. It's so bad. Why are you lying to yourself? Like, it's one thing to lie to other people, right? Got it. But it's a whole nother thing to lie to yourself. How can you ever be real with yourself if you can't even tell your own self the truth? I said no.
I just see everybody that be going up against me and trying to hurt me, don't even know them trying to hurt me is actually killing me.
So the hurt that she puts on people, what does that do to them? That's what I want to know. If she was a person that didn't hurt people, like she is a person that hurt people. If she wasn't a person that hurt people, I think everybody will understand. But she's a person that has hurt so many people. So what happens to you when you hurting all these other people? Maybe what you're going through now. You know what I'm saying? Treat people how you want to be treated. I just don't see how she omits from the fact that other people hurt you, they get, you know, whatever you want to call it, karma, whatever. But what about you? What about your karma?
And then in reality, they end up in jail or they dead. So I be trying to warn.
And what's so crazy is she ended up in jail.
Y'all, but I could say it better. You know, I could communicate with more love and understanding. But touch my not to Norton, do them no harm.
That's not an understanding, and you don't say I want you to die with love, or you don't say you mess with me, you gonna die in love. Like, that don't make sense.
And I'm even working on that because at the end of the day, nobody is exempt from God's love, even the people that I'm up against. So it's a self-reflection on everything. You feel me? So God knows my heart. You feel me? So, and yeah, 25. I should be where I'm supposed to be. When God restore time and your mistakes is used as a lesson to slingshot you to the front with wisdom, enlightenment, for the next person that's in the same bold that you can help out because you learn for the next person. So that's all I'm trying to do, use my wisdom and in my life for the next. I don't want to get up on here. I don't want to be beefing with my baby daddy. I don't want to be beefing with Jaidyn either because we share the same, like, our kids are related. I don't want to, I don't really have anything to say. I seen the clips of her interview with no jumper. That's just a hurt heart, you know? You know what I'm saying? Half of the stuff she said, someone probably closer to say it. Or,
coached her to say it? No. When a person say, I don't want you around my kids because I feel like you'll do something to my kids, and then the person pop up on you and come get her kids, that's not a coaching. She meant that. She meant every word she said. But coaching as a grown woman is great. This is not a song.
I did something to offend her to have that type of heart towards me. So, again, all I could do is apologize to her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm not scared of nobody. I don't got nothing to prove to nobody right now. I don't want to prove anything to nobody. I don't care to prove anything to nobody. I really don't. And I think I wanted to let that be known for real. Because nothing ain't gonna mess up my blessing. Nothing ain't gonna get in the way of my obedience, my discernment, and I know y'all probably feel like, oh, she's just talking. Well, I just let the fruit show, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't got nothing to say. I don't.
I absolutely wouldn't want her around my kids either. Nobody had to coach me. I don't trust that she would take proper care of my kids. I don't trust that she wouldn't put them in harm's way. I wouldn't trust that she would watch them wholeheartedly to where they don't run out in the street, like Jaidyn said, for example, and she act like she don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Or too lazy to get it, or too consumed in live and on the live to make sure the child's straight. I think I'm with everybody when we say nobody's trusting Chrisean with their kids, especially not alone.
But at the end of the day, my love never runs out. Once I say I love you to anybody, I genuinely mean it. Once I say I apologize to anybody, I genuinely mean it. I just want to clear my name from any negativity. I wanted to show y'all I'm coming from a soft place, because that's where I'm at, my heart not hard, like hard in, I really got nothing to say or anybody or everything. I pray everybody have a great Christmas, because I am. I pray everybody do their Christmas pictures, because I am. I pray that y'all read your word, because I am. I pray that y'all go do stuff like surfing and playing football and not smoke or not drink, because I am. Just try.
What's wrong with being into the Lord and having a little bit of liquor? I don't understand. What is that about? Or smoking weed? Like, what is that about? How is it that you can't love the Lord and smoke a blunt at the same time? Understand that.
Right, that's all I can try to do. That's where I'm at right now. I haven't been doing interviews right now because I'm trying to work on my heart. I don't want to respond to certain questions. I don't want to answer certain questions with a hardened heart, with negativity. So,
Okay, Daisha.
you know,
Okay.
and all the hate fans, I don't care, you know. But y'all go make that TikTok. It's viral. How old is we? Pull it together, you know.
How old is
for real,
we?
it's time. For real, Jesus coming back soon. He coming back. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. And right now, I'm really working on my discipline, my consistency in my mouth. I got a mouth when I get real mad, you know. So
That evil in you.
Yeah. I love y'all. God bless y'all. I don't really, you know. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Guess we all just gonna continue to watch. All right.